Are you in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s, and noticing that walking is becoming more difficult? Perhaps your legs tire more quickly than they used to. Maybe your balance feels a little shaky. Or maybe you simply don't enjoy long walks anymore the way you once did. First of all, you're not alone. Many people, as they grow older, find that walking becomes harder not because they've done something wrong, but because the body is simply changing. But here's what's most important: just because you're walking less, doesn't mean you have to do less. In fact, there are 5 powerful and meaningful things you can start doing today that can give you more energy, more comfort, and more joy. These 5 things don't require walking long distances. They don't demand athletic ability. What they do require is care, attention, and a desire to live well. And that, I believe, is something you already have. Let us begin. 1. Chair exercises. Move gently. Feel strong. There is a quiet magic in sitting down and still giving your body the movement it needs. Many older adults think, if I can't walk far, maybe I shouldn't move at all. But this is a dangerous thought. Because even light movement can keep you from stiffening up, losing strength, or feeling sluggish. Chair exercises are movements you can do while sitting on a sturdy chair. No fancy gym, no special equipment. Start by sitting tall and rolling your shoulders slowly backward. Feel how your chest opens up. Now lift one leg just a few inches and hold it. Feel your thigh work. Lower it. Switch sides. You can also stretch your arms overhead. Slowly twist your upper body from side to side, or rotate your ankles to help with blood flow. These motions might seem small, but they have big benefits. Chair exercises help you maintain independence. They improve circulation, reduce stiffness, and activate your muscles so you don't lose strength over time. The best part: you can do them while watching TV, listening to your favorite music, or even chatting on the phone. A 10-minute daily routine can change your entire day. Some people start chair exercises feeling unsure, but after just a week, they feel lighter, more flexible, and more alive. You're not too old to move. You're just learning to move differently. 2. Stretching and flexibility. Create space in your body. The older we get, the more we tend to hold tension, especially in our back, neck, hips, and shoulders. You may feel tightness when you stand up, or stiffness when you try to turn around. That's not weakness, it's your body's way of asking for a little more care. Stretching is not about touching your toes or forcing your body into strange positions. It's about gently opening areas that have become closed off, creating space where there has been tightness. Start with your breath. Inhale deeply. As you exhale, slowly tilt your head to one side and hold. Feel that stretch in your neck. Inhale again, then tilt to the other side. Lift both arms slowly overhead. Reach up toward the ceiling. Now gently bend to one side, feeling a long stretch down your ribs. Come back to center. Then go to the other side. The point of this is not to rush, but to listen. Your body is wise. When you stretch slowly, you start to understand where you've been holding tension. With time, you will feel looser, more upright, and even more confident in your posture. Stretching also helps your joints stay mobile, which means it becomes easier to turn, to reach, and yes, even to stand and walk when you choose to. Many people report better sleep, less pain, and even improved digestion simply from adding a few gentle stretches each day. So don't underestimate it. Stretching is not small. It's a doorway to freedom. 3. Breathing and mindful movement. The power within you. There is one thing you always have with you: your breath. And in your breath lies your calm, your power, and your healing. Breathing exercises may sound simple, but they are deeply effective for older adults. They help regulate your nervous system, bring oxygen to your brain, and reduce anxiety or restlessness. Try this. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 2. Then exhale slowly for 6 seconds. Do this 5 times in a row. Notice how your chest softens. Your mind slows down. Your heart feels steadier. Now, try moving your arms slowly as you breathe. Inhale and raise your hands up. Exhale and lower them down like you are pressing calm into the air. This is called mindful movement, and it's used in practices like Tai Chi, Qigong, and gentle yoga. These slow, graceful motions improve balance, reduce the risk of falls, and reconnect you with your body's rhythm. Even 10 minutes a day can change how you feel inside your skin. You don't need to get on the floor. You don't need to move fast. All you need is presence, awareness, the willingness to feel. When your breath and your body move together, something beautiful happens. You return to yourself. 4. Standing strength. Stay grounded. Stay independent. Let's be honest. One of the biggest fears as we age is losing independence. And nothing supports independence more than keeping your legs strong enough to stand. Even if you can't walk far, you can train your strength right where you are. Start by standing behind a chair and holding the back for support. Slowly lift your heels off the floor. Hold. Then lower them down. Do this 5 times. Then try sitting down in your chair and standing back up. Slowly. With control. This alone is one of the most powerful exercises you can do. It builds your thighs, your glutes, and your core. These are the very muscles you use every time you get up from the bed or use the bathroom. Even holding a standing position for 30 seconds helps activate the muscles that keep you steady on your feet. Add in gentle side steps, or stand on one foot for a few seconds at a time while holding the wall. These tiny moves, done daily, add up to big results. Less risk of falling. More confidence walking in your own home. More control over your body. It's not about being a bodybuilder. It's about being able to reach, to lift, to support yourself and to feel proud doing it. 5. Mental stimulation and daily purpose. Keep your spirit awake. And now we come to perhaps the most important thing of all: your mind, your spirit, and your sense of purpose. Movement is important, but so is what you wake up for. As we age, some days may feel empty. Especially if you're no longer working, if your children live far away, or if your social life has changed. But here's what is true: you still matter. Your presence still matters. What can help most is finding something each day that gives you a little spark. Maybe it's a crossword puzzle, a coloring book, or a short prayer. Maybe it's writing letters, reading a biography, organizing old photos, or planting herbs in your kitchen. Keeping your mind active protects against memory loss and lifts your mood. And having a reason to get out of bed, even something small, can make all the difference in your health and happiness. Call a friend. Write down your thoughts. Teach your grandchild a recipe. Watch a documentary. Or simply sit quietly and reflect on all the things you've lived through. You've earned that peace. Your story is not finished. And your value doesn't depend on how far you can walk. It depends on your heart, your kindness, your curiosity, and your joy. So here's what we've learned. If walking is becoming harder, that doesn't mean your life is becoming smaller. Not at all. It means it's time to discover new ways of moving. New ways of caring for yourself. New ways of living fully right where you are. Try chair exercises to wake up your body. Stretch to create space. Breathe deeply to calm your mind. Stand when you can to build strength. And always keep your mind and spirit engaged. These small daily practices can lead to a longer life and a better one. You deserve to feel good. You deserve peace. And you deserve to live each day with dignity, joy, and ease. There is a quiet kind of magic that happens when you sit down not to rest, but to move. It might sound unusual at first, but yes, movement can happen even from a chair. And this kind of gentle movement can offer surprising benefits, especially if walking has become more difficult in your 60s, 70s, or 80s. Many older adults hold the belief, if I can't walk like I used to, maybe it's best to just rest more. But that idea, although understandable, can lead to more harm than good. When we stop moving, our joints get stiffer, our muscles lose strength, and our energy starts to fade. That's why light, seated movement done regularly can keep your body feeling more alive. Chair exercises are exactly what they sound like, movements you do while seated on a sturdy chair, preferably without wheels. You don't need a gym. You don't need to buy equipment. All you need is a quiet moment, a comfortable chair, and the willingness to begin. Start simple. Sit tall in your chair, keeping your feet flat on the ground. Roll your shoulders backward, slowly, one at a time. Feel how your chest opens and your back stretches. Now roll them forward. Do this 5 times, breathing deeply. Next, lift one leg just a few inches off the ground. Hold it there for a moment. Feel your thigh working to keep it steady. Lower it gently. Then lift the other leg and repeat. This movement strengthens your quadriceps, the muscles that help you rise from a chair or climb steps. You can stretch your arms overhead like you're reaching for the sky. Slowly bring them back down. Then try gently twisting your upper body to one side and holding for a few seconds. Come back to center and twist to the other side. This keeps your spine flexible and your core engaged. Don't forget your ankles. Lift one foot slightly and rotate the ankle in a circle. Do 5 slow rotations in one direction, then switch. This helps blood circulation and supports your balance. At first, these exercises may feel too small to matter. But small doesn't mean unimportant. In fact, small is often where the biggest transformations begin, especially in later life. Chair exercises help improve circulation throughout your body, which means more oxygen to your brain, more flexibility in your limbs, and even better sleep at night. They also keep your joints moving, so they don't stiffen or lock up. When you move like this every day, even just for 10 minutes, you remind your body that it's still capable, still strong in its own way. You also help prevent the kind of muscle loss that often leads to falls or injuries. The beauty of chair exercises is how they fit into daily life. You can do them while watching your favorite TV show, while listening to calming music, or even while talking with a loved one on the phone. There is no pressure, no competition, just movement, gently done, from a place of care. Some people start these exercises unsure. They worry it won't do much. But after just a week or 2, they begin to feel a shift. Their backs feel looser. Their hips don't ache as much. Their hands feel stronger when holding onto things. And perhaps more importantly, they feel mentally better. Because movement isn't just about the body, it's also about reminding yourself that you're not done. You still have strength, and you still deserve to feel good in your own skin. So if you're walking less these days, that's okay. But don't stop moving entirely. Movement can meet you right where you are, in your chair, in your room, in your quiet morning or your peaceful afternoon. You're not too old to move. You're just learning to move differently. And sometimes, different is exactly what your body needs. As we age, something subtle begins to happen in our bodies. It's not just about strength or balance, it's about tightness. We begin to carry more tension in our backs, necks, hips, and shoulders. And often, we don't even realize it until we try to stand up and feel a sharp stiffness, or we turn to look behind us and feel resistance. This isn't a sign of weakness. It's simply your body quietly asking for a little more care. This tightness builds up from years of sitting, lifting, leaning, and sometimes even from emotional stress. The body stores what we go through, both physically and emotionally. And one of the kindest things you can do for your body is stretch. Not in a way that pushes or strains, but in a way that gently opens space that has been closed for far too long. Stretching, especially in older age, isn't about being flexible like a dancer. It's not about touching your toes or bending into hard shapes. It's about reconnecting with your body in a calm, peaceful way. It's about saying, I'm here, and I care about you. Begin with something simple, your breath. Sit comfortably and take a deep inhale through your nose. Feel your chest rise. As you exhale, allow your shoulders to drop. This single action, breathing deeply, begins the process of release. It tells your body, you're safe now. You can soften. Next, gently tilt your head to one side, bringing your ear closer to your shoulder. Hold for a few seconds. You might feel a stretch down the side of your neck. Inhale again, then slowly tilt your head to the other side. These slow neck stretches help ease tension that builds from looking down, reading, or watching TV. Now, lift both arms slowly overhead as if you're reaching up to pick an apple from a tree. Feel the stretch along your sides. Then, keeping your arms up, gently bend to one side. You'll feel your ribs stretch and your spine lengthen. Come back to the center, then bend the other way. This movement helps release the side body, a part that gets surprisingly tight as we age. It also helps you breathe deeper, as your rib cage opens and gives your lungs more room. These gentle side bends can make you feel taller, more open, and more energized. As you continue stretching, pay attention to how your body feels. Where is there resistance? Where does it feel good to move? Stretching is not about forcing your body. It's about listening. Your body speaks softly, and with patience, you will begin to hear its needs. Many people notice their posture improving with regular stretching. They begin to sit up straighter, feel lighter in their chest, and more at ease in their movements. Even something as small as reaching for a shelf or putting on a coat becomes easier. Stretching also helps your joints stay mobile. That means your shoulders rotate more freely, your hips swing more easily, and your knees feel less tight. This makes everyday movements like getting in and out of bed or walking through the house feel smoother and safer. And the benefits don't stop at movement. Gentle daily stretches can help you sleep better at night. They calm your nervous system, reduce muscle pain, and even aid digestion by helping the body relax. Many older adults report fewer nighttime aches and a sense of peace after a short stretching session before bed. You don't need a long routine. Just 5 to 10 minutes of slow, gentle movements can create noticeable change. The key is consistency. A little bit each day is far better than an hour once a week. Stretching is one of the easiest and most natural forms of self-care. It doesn't require equipment. It doesn't require a teacher. It just asks for your time, your attention, and your willingness to move gently and with love. You may be surprised by how quickly your body responds. What feels stiff today can feel freer next week. What feels impossible today can become part of your routine tomorrow. So don't underestimate the power of stretching. It may seem small, but it holds the ability to change how you feel in your body. It opens space not just in your joints and muscles, but in your life. Stretching isn't just about flexibility. It's about freedom, the freedom to move, to breathe, to rest, and to live with greater comfort and ease. There is one thing you've always had, from the day you were born to this very moment: your breath. It's steady, quiet, and constant. And yet, many of us go through our entire lives barely noticing it. But hidden in that quiet rhythm is something powerful: your calm, your strength, and even your healing. Breathing is more than just survival. When done with intention, it becomes a tool. A tool to calm the mind. A tool to reset the nervous system. A tool to bring more oxygen to your heart, your brain, and every part of your body. Especially for older adults, learning to breathe consciously can make a noticeable difference in daily life. You may not realize it, but the way you breathe affects how you feel. Shallow, fast breathing can make you feel anxious or tense. But slow, deep breathing tells your body, everything is okay. It signals your brain to relax. It lowers your blood pressure. It steadies your heartbeat. Let us try something simple. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold that breath gently for 2, then exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat this 5 times. As you do it, notice what changes. Maybe your shoulders drop. Maybe your chest softens. Maybe your mind begins to slow down, just a little. This kind of breathing helps you become present. It takes you out of worrying about the future or remembering the past. It brings you home to the now. And that is a powerful place to be, especially as we get older and life becomes more reflective. Now let us add movement. As you inhale, raise your arms slowly up toward the sky. As you exhale, gently lower them down, as if pressing calm into the air. Repeat this motion a few times, letting your breath guide your hands. This practice is simple, yet it connects breath and body in a deeply soothing way. These types of movements, called mindful movements, come from ancient practices like Tai Chi, Qigong, and gentle yoga. They are designed to be slow, fluid, and purposeful. And they are especially beneficial for older adults because they help with balance, coordination, and inner peace all at once. The beauty of mindful movement is that you don't need to get on the floor. You don't need to stretch far or move fast. All you need is a quiet space, a steady chair, and your breath. That's it. No equipment. No experience. Just awareness. Even 10 minutes of this practice can change your mood. It can help ease stiffness in your joints, release tension in your shoulders, and bring warmth to your fingers and toes. Many people feel lighter, more awake, and more alive after just a short session. This isn't about exercise in the way you may have known it. This is about presence. About tuning into your body and your breath and letting them guide you, not push you. There is no rush. No race. Just rhythm. And when your breath and your body begin to move together, something gentle but profound happens. You feel more in control. More grounded. You begin to feel like you belong in your own skin again, even if you haven't felt that way in years. For many older adults, mindful breathing becomes a daily ritual. A sacred few minutes in the morning or before bed, where the world quiets and they find peace. It helps with sleep, lowers anxiety, and even helps with digestion by calming the gut. This practice can also help reduce the risk of falls. As you breathe and move with control, you become more aware of your balance and posture. You become more confident in how you carry yourself, and that shows in every step you take. It's never too late to begin. Whether you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, your breath is your anchor. It's always with you, waiting to be used, waiting to support you. So breathe in deeply. Move with purpose. Feel the calm spread through your chest, your arms, your legs, your whole body. This is your moment. Your breath is your power. Let us be honest. One of the biggest fears that creeps in as we get older is the fear of losing our independence. The thought of needing help just to get out of a chair or walk to the bathroom can be unsettling. But here is the truth. Maintaining that independence starts with something very simple: keeping your legs strong. Your legs carry you through life. They help you rise from your bed, stand at the sink, walk across the room, and even prevent you from falling. So when they weaken, your confidence starts to slip too. But you don't need to run a marathon to stay strong. Even if you can't walk far, you can still work on strength right where you are. One of the easiest ways to begin is with a sturdy chair. Stand behind it, hold onto the backrest, and lift your heels off the floor. It might feel like a small motion, but your calf muscles are waking up and working. Hold the lift for a couple of seconds, then lower slowly. Try 5 of these. As you get stronger, increase the reps to 10. Next, do one of the most powerful movements you can practice, the sit to stand. Sit in your chair with your feet flat on the floor. Now, try standing up slowly without using your hands, if possible. Then, lower yourself back down. Controlled movements are the key here. This single action strengthens your thighs, glutes, and core muscles you rely on for nearly every daily task. If you can do 3 sit-to-stands a day, you're already improving. Add more as you feel able. And don't worry if you need your hands at first. The goal is to progress gradually, at your own pace. Consistency, not perfection, is what matters most. You can also challenge your balance gently. While standing and holding the back of a chair, shift your weight to one foot and try lifting the other foot off the floor for a few seconds. Then switch sides. You're not only working your legs but also strengthening your ankles and training your balance, key for fall prevention. Another excellent movement: side steps. Stand tall, holding onto the back of your chair. Step sideways with one foot, then bring the other to meet it. Repeat in both directions. It activates your outer hips and improves your coordination, making it easier to move around furniture or navigate tight spaces. Many older adults believe they have to stop moving once they slow down. But the opposite is true. The less you move, the weaker you become. These simple exercises can fight that decline and give you the confidence to stay active in your home and beyond. The beautiful thing about strength is that it builds quietly. One day, you realize you're getting up from the couch more easily. You're standing longer while brushing your teeth. You're walking to the mailbox without stopping to catch your breath. And that confidence spills over. You may find yourself taking more steps throughout the day, trying new stretches, or spending more time on your feet without fatigue. It all begins with those short, deliberate exercises in your living room. Even if you only commit to 5 minutes a day, your body notices. Muscles wake up. Blood flows better. You feel more alive. These results add up, week after week. People who do these exercises regularly report fewer falls, less joint pain, and a greater sense of control over their body. It's not about getting younger, it's about growing stronger with the age you already have. And it's never too late to start. Whether you're 60, 70, or 85, strength doesn't care how many birthdays you've had. It just needs your effort, your patience, and your belief that progress is possible. Remember, independence isn't measured by how fast you move. It's measured by how steady you feel in your own body. And with just a few movements each day, you can reclaim that steadiness and carry it with pride. You don't have to walk far to stay strong. You just have to move consistently, purposefully, and with a little faith that your body still has more to give. Because it does.